Hello and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Purple. I'm your host, Purple. Thanks for tuning in. Well, it's 2025 and after a long break and dealing with a lot of personal issues, I am finally back. Now, in the past, my podcast was about all different things. Sometimes I talked about the 80s, but other times I talked about different current topics. I've decided I'm going to change the direction of my podcast. My focus is now going to be on the 80s, since that's what I know best, since I also host Flashback 80s with Purple. So now my podcast is going to be doing mostly 80s content, though I will sometimes touch upon current topics if I feel it is relevant. 1985 was 40 years ago. Can you believe that? It's just so hard to believe. And it was a great year for entertainment. Here is a brief overview of some of the highlights of 1985. On January 1st, the music channel VH1 launched as a companion channel to its sister station, MTV. 6 months later, on July 13th, Live Aid took place at Wembley Stadium in the UK and simultaneously in John F. Kennedy Stadium in Philadelphia. Now, this was a charity concert, and it was developed after the success of the Band Aid single, Do You Know It's Christmas, which raised money for famine relief in Ethiopia. Live Aid was a big success, and it had 1.9 billion viewers. Another event for famine relief in Ethiopia was USA for Africa, and they released the single We Are the World, written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. Also big in 1985, some great albums were released, including Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms, which was the first CD to become a million seller. Other album releases in 1985, Kate Bush, Hounds of Love, The Smiths' Me Is Murder, Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair, Sade, Promise, Prince and the Revolution, Around the World in One Day, Whitney Houston's debut album, Hunting High and Low, Jesus and Mary Chain, Psycho Candy, Sting, The Dream of the Blue Turtles, John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow, Run DMC, King of Rock, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Southern Accents, Simply Red, Picture Book, Motley Crue, Theater of Pain, AC/DC, Fly on the Wall, and Stevie Nicks, Rock a Little. And those are just some of the great albums that came out in 1985. Now over to movies. There were quite a few great movies released in 1985. Back to the Future, Rambo First Blood Part 2, For the Color Purple, Out of Africa, Cocoon, The Goonies, Weird Science, The Breakfast Club, Better Off Dead, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and St. Elmo's Fire. What a great year of entertainment, 1985, 40 years ago. And those are just a few of the gems and events that took place in 1985. I would like to wish all of you a happy 2025, and I would also like to thank you for all your support. It's great to be back behind this microphone, and keep on listening because more podcasts are going to be coming your way. And if you like 80s music, be sure to listen to my radio show, Flashback 80s with Purple. You can find out my schedule and also links to this podcast if you go to purplepowerproductions.com. Thanks once again for listening to Conversations with Purple. Have a great week, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
The preceding program was a Purple Power production. All rights reserved.